This is what I picked up on her. She enjoys reacting to dogs because there's not actually ever really a fight. It makes her feel powerful. And what I notice is she gets real puffed up and real good feeling after she's barked the dog down. So it's not that she's doing it because she's afraid of the dogs. Although she is insecure around dogs because she doesn't get around them. This, especially if they're behind fences, this just makes me feel good because I get to go and feel powerful. So we're going to see if she reacts to this dog up here. Yeah, so if the dogs, this is how we do it in our training facility. If you feel a dog kind of like messing with the command a little bit, they're in it, but they're not in it, but they're in it, but they're not in it. It's because they're focusing on something else at the same time. So they're giving you only maybe half of their energy, so they're only half paying attention. So then I'll set them up, because they're not paying attention, to fall out of position and get a heavy correction. And then it tightens them up, okay? Just set them up to make the mistake fully and let them know not to mess with the boundaries. But if the dog's paying attention, it doesn't let it. Good girl. So that's a conversation of saying, pay attention to the command, not to whatever else. And I know what she's doing. She's looking for things to explode at because that feels good. That's like going to the gym, man. Let's get jacked up. Very pity-like. And it's very common for this breed to do that. So she's not doing it out of fear, like some dogs. She's doing it to get jacked. She's getting that adrenaline rush. Gotta get my hit. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk, but we wrap up at this gas station, and then you'll take the whole alleyway back down, and the last house is the house of the dog.
I hope he's there.
I think he will be. She takes him in if he's barking too much, but he looks pretty quiet. Now that I did that and I got her kind of tuned in, it's not like I'm holding her here, right? But in the beginning, I felt on the leash, I just felt her kind of like in and out of position. So show her what happens when she's out of position, and she'll prioritize being in position. And then, yeah, again, it's not the leash that's keeping them. I went to go tag her, but as soon as I was about to tag her, she looked at me and says, I'm not going to do that. And I was like, okay, I can't tag that. Maybe I'll get a little closer. I got a little closer just so I didn't waste that. Got a little closer. I watched her kind of eyeball the dog, and I gave her a correction. She knows she's not supposed to do it. Association to the walk is let me go react to dogs, so that's fine. The whole time, she just wants to go look for them. Cool. If reacting to dogs is fun, then that means I'm going to do it a lot. If it sucks, then I'm going to stop it immediately. And so it doesn't take very long to stop it, but going home, she's going to be back in her old stomping grounds. That association will kick in. I won't be surprised if she made a mistake, gets corrected, and then you're on your way to success. Pretty easy to stop, honestly. Although I think she can be dangerous if she's on check and she actually gets up on a dog, especially if it's a small dog and prey drive kicks in. But she respects the system that she's on, and she's pretty easy. It's just a click away from stopping it. All right, good girl, sit. That was a nice, lovely little walk. That's fun.